I am David Ameh. I'm from Benue State, Nigeria.
Hello and welcome to Obehi Podcast. I'm your host, Obehi A14, and I strongly believe that everyone has a story to share. Now let's get started into this episode.
I'm studying economics and development studies in one of the predominant universities in northern Nigeria, Federal University Dutse. And I am a personal development advocate, and I'm also a copywriter and a content writer. As a personal development advocate, what I do is I write and I teach to inspire, to impact, and to transform. I teach people how to move from purpose to impact, then income. Yeah, because you can actually make a living from what you love doing, from that purpose, from your purpose, you can make a living for yourself. So I teach people to use what they love.
How did you start with this kind of business? Because you are
Okay.
still studying, right?
Yeah, I'm still studying. Yeah, I'm currently in my first year. I just finished the first semester, and second semester we are told to go on the strike. So we are home now. So I'm still a fresher.
All right, I see. You are still fresh in the system.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so how did you get into this personal development thing?
I During the COVID-19 period, that period everybody was at home, right? So I didn't want to just stay at home. So I decided to go online and learn a few stuff. So I came across someone that was very young. The person was 17 years old. So the guy was doing very well. The guy's name is Joshua Ozondu. He happens to be my mentor now. I work with him now. He owns a cryptocurrency and finance brand. So he was one of those people that inspired me, that you can be young and you can get it right. Yeah. You can be young and you get it right. You can be young and you will be a person of impact and influence. Yeah. So I got connected with him. I started learning a lot from him. I paid for his classes. I joined his free classes. So I got to know a lot about him. Then from there, he sponsored me to learn content writing, one of the things I do now. So after he sponsored me, after I was done with the course, I started working with him as a volunteer. I still do that till now. Right from 2020 up till now, I'm still working with him as a volunteer, or what you can call internship. Yeah, I'm working with him till now. So that was how my personal development journey started. So it was just, I've always wanted to inspire, to impact, but that's the first step. That's how it started. The COVID-19 lockdown period was what gave me the boost, because I didn't want to just sit at home and lazy around. So I decided to go online and get something doing. So that was how it started.
Tell me, how has the experience been for you in terms of, okay, you are working with the person, where you are doing internship. How do you
Yeah.
feel? What is your experience there?
Okay, this is what I experienced. You know, there's what we call competition, and there's what we call collaboration. Yeah, from what I've experienced, it's better to collaborate than to compete. Yeah, always choose collaboration ahead of competition. I see a lot of young people who are trying to make headway in life. They are competing with people they are supposed to be learning from or collaborating with. Always choose collaboration instead of competition. This same person I'm talking about, I'm working with now, he has opened my eyes to a lot of things, because let's say he's a CEO. Yeah, he's a brand owner. So I'm learning from that experience. We collaborate. Sometimes if he's going for outreach, maybe you want to go and speak. He goes for outreach a lot of times. You want to go and speak to students in the university. He's also a student, this person I'm talking about. You can just give me the go ahead to draft a letter to the management of the place he's going to speak. So all those things, I'm getting involved in a lot of the process, in a lot of process. I'm getting involved in the system. So I'm learning a lot by collaborating. Yeah, by collaborating. So as a young person, you want to make headway in life, I always tell you to dead the habit of trying to compete with people. There's always something you can learn from everybody, virtually everybody. You can learn something from them. Instead of competing, it's better you sit your ass down, you collaborate, and you learn from people. I see a lot of people competing with who they should be collaborating with and learning from. That's very bad. So from this experience, from working with this guy, I've got to learn about collaborating, the importance of collaboration. Yeah, I'm getting to know and experience a lot of things about entrepreneurship. Yeah, that's it.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, that is within the area of personal development now, right?
Yeah.
So you were telling me before we started to record just now that you had experience of imposter syndrome. So can you tell us about that experience?
I'm from Kano State. I was born in Kano State. And let's say I come from a place where I don't have role models. I don't role models in where I come from. The only role model I have is my dad and my mom. Those are the people I look up to. So it's not easy. It's not easy out there where I come from. I come from the trenches. Yeah, let's put it that way. So I've experienced imposter syndrome. I feel like I'm not enough. I'm not enough. I can't. When it comes to impact and influence, I can't match it. I felt that based on my background. I don't know if you get me. Yeah, where I come from. My dad is into. Let me use the common term. My dad is a carpenter. Yeah, but he's someone I'm proud of. That's why I refer to him as my role model, because he was able to take all of us to school. All my siblings are graduates. I'm the only person currently in school. I'm the only person currently schooling. All my siblings are graduates, and some of them are working in the bank. They're working in banks and other big organizations. So I've experienced imposter syndrome because of where I came from. Sometimes I've struggled. I've struggled to get support, to get things that I need. I've struggled to get them. And at some point, I didn't even get them. So I felt like, oh, there are other people that came from better places. There are other people that are more advantaged than you. You are from the streets. Nobody's going to listen to you. Those feelings, nobody's going to listen to you. There are better people out there that are going to listen to you. You are not important. All those feelings when you're trying to do, when you're trying to do something great. I don't know if you get me. When you're trying to do something great, that's when you begin to have those feelings. When you're trying to break out of the normal, of the norm, that's when you begin to have those feelings. So that's what I've experienced, and it has held me down for a lot of time. I have a lot of things to share. I just feel, oh, nobody's going to listen to you. You are a poor boy. You are a poor brat. You don't matter. Nobody's going to listen to you. Stuff like that. So I've experienced this, and I see a lot of people that carry potentials, but this is the same thing that is keeping them. That's why I decided to share this today. I have a lot of experience that I will not share. Maybe I don't know if you can invite me subsequent times. Maybe I'll be able to share that when I'm free to do that. But now I have a lot of bad and terrible experiences. But they are part of the
when
story,
people are
right?
listening to you, they want to hear some of your experiences so they can also learn from it. So yeah, go ahead and share some of your experiences here.
When I finished secondary school, what we call high school in Nigeria. When I finished secondary school, that's what they call high school outside Nigeria. We call it secondary school here, right? After rounding up that aspect of my education, I decided to go and try something. What I did was, I didn't want to be, right from time. This drive has been in me. I hate being a nuisance. I always want to make an impact. I always want to be useful to myself and to society at large. That's the kind of person I am. So after my secondary education, I decided to go in and learn fashion designing. I decided to learn fashion designing in a quest to be useful to myself and to my society. That's what I decided to do. So I came across a tutor that was supposed to tutor me in fashion designing. Then something happened. I wasn't able to pay up the tutorship fee for learning. So I started quite well. Then there was a time my tutor would just tell me, hope you know you have not completed your fees. When others are talking in this shop, when others are talking in this workshop, you don't have to talk, because you have not even completed your fees. You have not paid me everything. If you talk, in fact, before coming tomorrow, go and tell your dad and say I want to see him. If you can't complete your fees, you stop coming to my workshop. You're not coming to learn. That was a terrible experience. I felt embarrassed just because I couldn't pay the fees. a lot of things, and sometimes that feeling was so bad I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't concentrate on any fashion designing. Sometimes when I'm trying to learn and I make some mistakes, the lashing I get from my boss, you say you are bad with everything. There's nothing good you can do. You have been learning this thing for months. You cannot do anything. You are bad. You cannot do it. Stuff like that. I felt so bad and so downcasted. It was not easy. It was a terrible experience. And I was still young. Then I was just 16 years old. Then I was just 16. Imagine that kind of experience. I felt worthless. My boss would tell me, you are bad with everything. Come on, this simple thing, this easy thing, this thing that is so common. You cannot do it. This is so easy. Your mates are
So,
doing
what,
it
so what did
because
you what did you do? What did you do about it when you realized you have this imposter syndrome? What did you do about it? People are so interested in that.
one thing about imposter syndrome is this. Imposter syndrome is just like I would like to call imposter syndrome an old man. Old people are weak people, right? Imposter syndrome only comes when he notices that you are about to make a great move that will change the trajectory for you. So the easiest way to overcome imposter syndrome is to persist. It's persistence. Old people get weak. If you try to keep doing something, let's say you are trying to fight an old man. If he's trying to stop you and you keep on pushing, he's going to get weak and he will give up because he's old. He's an old man. He doesn't have that strength to hold you down. So that's what imposter syndrome is. If you keep on doing that right thing, if you keep on pushing, imposter syndrome just have to give up. You will hear imposter syndrome out. You will make imposter syndrome tired, and imposter syndrome will let you go for that moment. Because one thing about imposter syndrome is that it doesn't just go. When it goes, it can still come back again. But as far as you are persistent, you are telling yourself, this is what I want to do. I will not give up. It just has to go. You will hear it out. You get imposter syndrome tired, and it will just have to leave because it comes in stages. Even okay, let me say something now. Hope you know that even the biggest entrepreneur, the big guys, they experience stuff like this. So there are sometimes that they feel bad, they get depressed. Have you wondered why wealthy people, great people get depressed? Have you wondered why before? You might be thinking these people have it all figured out. Why are they getting depressed? They have money, they are impacting lives. Why are they getting depressed? Stuff like that. So even the guys that are doing well already, important things can show up. It's not just for people that are feeling that from a very poor background. Even people that are well to do, they experience this imposter syndrome. That's why I say it can come back. If you fight it now, there's a time that it can come back again. So there are many ways to overcome imposter syndrome. I just talked about one, persistence. Then I'll talk about two again. One problem is that what I call the perfectionist syndrome. Trying to be perfect before you do something great. Yeah. So if you want to overcome imposter syndrome, you have to overcome the perfectionist syndrome. Perfection is a myth. It doesn't exist. Perfection is a lie. So imposter syndrome comes and it tells you, oh, you are not perfect, you are not good enough. You don't have money, you can't sponsor your business, you can't sponsor your idea. You are not perfect. So why do you want to start this? You are not perfect. Come on, wait till you have it all figured out. If you go out like this, you are going to disgrace yourself. If you want to go out like this, you are not yet perfect. You don't let this thought come, this thought of perfectionist syndrome. You have to fight it because it is dangerous. If you are going to be perfect, you will never get anything done. You never take action. You will remain where you are. You will be stagnant. So imposter syndrome comes in different ways. Sometimes it will come as perfectionist syndrome. It will make you think you are not perfect. It will make you to wait. Why you are not supposed to be waiting? Use what you have. You are okay. Use what you have. This is what I have learned from life. You must not have it all figured out. You must not have it all figured out. What you have to do is think big, then you start small. Think big. The most important thing is what you have in your mind. As far as you can think big, as far as you have the ideas, find expression. That's a good way to start. You just have to think big first. That's where it starts from. Think big, then you start small. Start with what you have. Start with what you have. What you have is enough.
Thank you so much for that. Now, did you have to take some courses to be able to understand what you are doing today?
Of course, yeah. I'm investing in courses. That's why I'm a personal development advocate. Okay, let me define what personal development is. Personal development is any activity you engage in to improve or to fine-tune your potential, your skills, your employability, and a lot of other things. Personal development is any activity designed to improve or fine-tune your potential, to improve your skills. It helps you find areas where you need improvements, and you go into those areas and you choose to improve.
All right. Now, how can people connect with you? Maybe that want to work with you, that want to do business with you. How can they reach you? I want you to use this few seconds to promote what you are doing.
Okay, all right. I said I am a personal development advocate. So, and I'm also a copywriter. I am also a content writer. I'm going to talk about personal development first, because this is one of the things. This is one of my key skills. The personal development is what everybody needs. As a young person owner, you need personal development. As an employee, you need personal development, because I'm going to talk about an employee now. As an employee, you need to learn how to relate with your colleagues to achieve a common goal. So you need to find ways to improve your networking skills, your relationship skills, how to relate with people to achieve something. That's what we call, that's what we call adaptability. You need to learn how to adapt to certain conditions, how to relate with people. So that's why personal development is important, and that's where I come in. I can help you identify areas where you need to improve, be it your skills, your potentials. You have potential, you don't know how to maximize them. I can help you with that. I will help you move from idea to products. You know, everything you see today started as an idea. Apple phone started as an idea. Microsoft started as an idea. So that's what I'll help you do. I'll help you move from ideation to production. You move from that stage where what you have just an idea to producing that idea and making it available for people.
What else would you like to add to the conversation for people that are joining you, that want to listen to you? 2 or 3 points that people can take away from the conversation.
Number one is you are enough. There is something inside you. There are potential inside of you that the world is waiting to test for. So don't deprive the world of the potential inside of you. Go out, source for relevant information that will help you maximize your potentials. Go all out, search for the right mentors, search for the right people you learn from, and go all in. Be consistent. You achieve results. Secondly, develop your mind. The mind is the greatest tool any man can have. When I say man, is a generic term, both for both gender. The mind is the greatest tool any man can use to fight poverty, fight mediocrity. That's the greatest tool any man can have, because everything starts from the mind. Everything you see today started as an idea. So develop your mind. Read books that will improve how you think. Listen to like podcasts like this, join podcasts like this, just to develop your mind. Yeah, the mind, they say the mind is the womb of a man. Yeah. Your mind is your womb. It is what will help you produce your baby, those big dreams you have. Yeah. Is your mind. So I urge you to develop your mind. And lastly, impact, growth, impact people, help people to become a better version of themselves. As you become one thing about personal development is that as it helps you to become a better version of yourself, but it doesn't just end there. As you become a better version of yourself, let it reflect in other people. Extend the light. Let your light so shine. Let your light so shine that other people will come and partake in it. So that's it. First of all, I said, go out. You don't have to be perfect. You are enough. Number 2, develop your mind. Number 3, impact people. There is no need to go if others will not benefit for it. It's just useless. The reason you are becoming better is because you have people to feed. We are feeding the nations.
I like that, feeding the nation. Yeah. Thank you so much, David. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this podcast, make sure you subscribe so you never miss any of our future episodes. Rate and review Obehi Podcast and share with your friends who might need it. I remain Obehi Ewanfo. Thank you so much for listening, and talk to you in the next episode.